Jeffrey and Javi to return to gun court as Big Wall shooting case continues. Popular Jamaican content creator Jade J. Frey Richards and music producer Javi Morrison are scheduled to return to the gun court on October 28 as legal proceedings continue in connection with the high-profile shooting that occurred at the Randy Williams Entertainment Center in St. Andrew following the post-carnival Big Wall event on April 12. The case remains one of the most closely watched criminal matters involving figures from Jamaica's entertainment and social media community. The matter was mentioned before the court this week, where both accused men appeared and had their existing bail extended. Their next appearance is expected to focus on plea and case management, marking another significant step before the matter proceeds further through the judicial system. According to reports, both men continue to deny wrongdoing, and the court process will determine how the case advances.
Big Wall, which was being held here at the Police Officers Club, was interrupted moments ago. Gunshots rang out, sending patrons scampering for cover. Now, 2 men were escorted off this property moments ago by the security forces. We understand that at least 1 man has been shot. It's still not clear what transpired, but we will be here, we will be finding the information, and we'll be providing it to you as soon as it becomes available.
The charges stem from an incident that unfolded during the Big Wall Revolution post-carnival event, where police say a dispute among patrons escalated into an exchange of gunfire. Investigators reported that the confrontation developed shortly after 9:30 p.m., resulting in 3 men suffering gunshot wounds. Among those injured was Richards himself. A second victim was reportedly a member of dancehall artist 450's entourage, while a third injured individual was identified as a United States citizen who was attending the event. All 3 were transported to hospital for medical treatment. Richards was later discharged into police custody, while investigators continued their inquiries into the circumstances surrounding the shooting. Police have since alleged that 2 firearms were recovered during the investigation, forming a central part of the evidence in the prosecution's case. Detectives maintain that the incident arose from an altercation between individuals attending the entertainment event before gunfire was exchanged. Richards faces several serious charges, including shooting with intent, wounding with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon. Meanwhile, Morrison has been charged with wounding with intent, assault occasioning bodily harm, using a firearm to commit a felony. The allegations remain before the court, and neither accused has been convicted of the offenses. Both men were originally granted $1.5 million bail in April under strict conditions imposed by the court. Those conditions remain in force and include surrendering all travel documents, reporting to the police 3 times each week, observing a nightly curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m., refraining from discussing the case on social media or making public statements that could affect the proceedings. Richards is represented by attorneys Isaac Buchanan and DeAndre Buchanan, while Morris's legal team includes King's counsel Peter Champini, along with attorneys Saeed Bernard and Richard Lynch. The case has attracted widespread public attention because of the prominence of the accused and the violent nature of the incident, which occurred during one of the country's busiest carnival weekend celebrations. It has also renewed discussion about security arrangements at major entertainment events and the continued presence of illegal firearms in Jamaica. When the matter returns to court on October 28, the gun court is expected to continue the plea and case management process as prosecutors and defense attorneys prepare for the next phase of the proceedings. As with all criminal matters before the courts, both accused are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in accordance with Jamaican law. In other news, 2 alleged LOL gang members killed in police operation following violent corporate area robbery spree. 2 alleged members of the notorious LOL gang were fatally shot during a police operation on Thursday, only hours after a violent robbery spree across sections of the corporate area left a female gas attendant critically injured. According to preliminary reports, law enforcement officers launched an intensive operation after a series of armed robberies was reported in several communities. Investigators believe the incidents were carried out by a group of heavily armed men traveling together, with one of the attacks occurring at a service station where a female pump attendant was shot and seriously wounded. The incident, which was captured on CCTV footage, has sparked widespread public concern and renewed calls for stronger action against violent criminal gangs. Police say intelligence gathered during the investigation led officers to a location where the suspects were intercepted. During the operation, a confrontation reportedly developed, resulting in two men believed to be associated with the LOL gang being shot. Both men later succumbed to their injuries. Authorities are continuing to process the scene and are working to confirm the identities of the deceased. Jamaican pastor among 11 deported to Eswatini by United States. A 64-year-old pastor, Pastor Junior Alves, was among 11 people deported to the southern African nation of Eswatini by United States on Wednesday under the United States government's controversial third country deportation program. Alves is now the second known Jamaican to be sent to Eswatini under the arrangement, which allows the United States to deport certain foreign nationals to countries other than their own when direct repatriation is not immediately possible. Pastor Alves' deportation comes less than a year after another Jamaican, Orville Etoria, became the first Jamaican deported by the United States to Eswatini. Etoria was later repatriated to Jamaica after international scrutiny and diplomatic engagement. His case sparked widespread debate over the legality and humanitarian implications of third country deportations, particularly when individuals are sent to nations with which they have no personal or family ties. The development also comes amid heightened attention in Jamaica over third country national arrangements. The Jamaican government has repeatedly stated that its own memorandum of understanding with the United States, still being operationalized, would only facilitate the temporary transit of carefully screened third country nationals, and that individuals with criminal convictions would not be accepted into Jamaica under the program. Officials have maintained that national security remains the overriding priority. Further details regarding Pastor Alves' immigration history, criminal record, or the circumstances leading to his deportation have not yet been made public by U.S. or Eswatini authorities. Subscribe today, turn on notifications, and never miss the stories that matter most. Jamaica News Now, your Highlands, your news, right now.